to start a business in the Islamic economy. We are considered the best place to springboard our business to other marketplaces, right? Market access. Yeah, I mean, that's one blessing that we have in Malaysia. Quickly, you know, and these issues that we have highlighted, I mean, why it happened and why are they not being addressed? You know, despite of, in finance, for example, you did mention that it's a bit immature, but I want to touch a bit about entrepreneurship, right? SMEs, startups, they do have appetite to have ethical funding. They want to source for ethical funding. They are raising funds not only from certain VCs, but that mood transparency. The terms sheet are pretty much in a win-win situation. As you can see here, we have government agencies who are really helping the startups, right? Exim Bank, we have Maybank, we have CIB Islamic, we have Magic here, you know, we can advise startups, entrepreneurs, how to get funding. But in terms of financial, what's this problem? Why are there still issues, despite of all these agencies, private sectors, who can provide them with the necessary advice how to proceed further? Why is this still happening? What do you think about it? Let you, Fazil.
Yeah. I guess to be frank, it's a very deeply set issue. It's a deep-rooted issue, and logically or naturally, usually when it comes to Islamic entrepreneurship or fintech, Muslims would naturally be the ones to start. However, the reality is that, I'm not saying non-Muslims can't, but usually a non-Muslim will think of something general. Yeah? And a Muslim entrepreneur may think of something Islamic when he wants to start. Now, the deep set issue that I've identified, which is very obvious, is that in general, Muslims are not people who create businesses. That is the unfortunate reality of society today. We are consumers. Muslims are consumer class. We are a consumer, giant consuming community that consumes things other people create for us. Look at the halal industry, the top suppliers in the world, the top countries in the world are all non-Muslim, right? So Muslims have been, I would say, conditioned to consume. So when there's an opportunity to create, the excitement is there, the talk is there, there's always a lot of talk, but the actions are lacking. Yeah? And now I go to the other side, where when there are good entrepreneurs with good ideas, and the government supports in many different ways, then there is a lack of Muslim venture funds, Muslim angel investors. And for some reason, the general cultural approach of wealthy Muslims, angel investors, is to invest in their own business, their family's businesses, their grandson's business, and not an entrepreneur's business, even if the guy warrants
legacy.
It's high merit, yeah. So these are deep set issues, these are cultural issues, these are things that have been there for a long time. So there are changes, and alhamdulillah, I see progress, but still a long way to go.
It's interesting because you point out the fact that I wanted to point later about the demand and supply.